play, gang. There's a nice little movable R&B lick. It's reminiscent of late Motown or even Hendrix, with some Hendrix runs in there. And you'll hear it in songs like Allison or throughout R&B land, if you will. It's real easy to learn. It's a nice sounding, and you can embellish it too. So let's check it out, and I'll see you in just a sec. All right, gang. We are going to learn this in the key of E, but the cool thing about this, or one of the cool things about this, is you can move it to any key you want because the chords are closed form. So I'll show you how to do that at the very end. All right, so here's the riff a little bit slowly, and then we'll break it down a little bit. That's basically it. The second time through, there's another neat little lick at the very end, which is a variant. I'll take you through that when we get to it. But the main part of the lick, this part, those chords, are all using the A-shaped chord. Now, if you don't know that one, you should check out my video, the 5 chords you need to know to play up and down the guitar neck. But we'll take just a little time to discuss that here. I call it the A shape because this is the shape that you use playing in the open position. Okay, so we're going to start out by playing the E on the 7th fret, the root notes on the 7th, and then we'll bar across with our 3rd finger on the 9th fret on the 4, 3, and 2 strings, like so. Okay, now we're going to pivot a little bit. Alright, so to do that, we'll play on the 5th string. You go up 2 frets, and you play that, which is the 9th fret, and you slide up to the 11th. And then you'll bar with your 1st and play 4, 3, and 2 strings on the 9th. Okay, one more time. Okay, now a little Hendrix-y move here. We're going to play that chord with just our 1st finger, and then we're going to hammer on the 4th string from the 9th to the 11th, and then play the 11th on the 5th, so like so. All right, here it is slowly. Now notice I'm also playing some vibrato on that chord one, which I like. Okay. Now, we'll go down to the same basic thing. The same basic pattern now is going to be an A. Alright, so you're barring across on that A chord on the 2nd fret. Now you'll do B. Alright. So it's just E, A, and B. And then, when you get to the last part, here's a little E triad, which actually comes from this C position. Again, from the 5 chords you need to know to play up and down the neck. Here's a little E triad. So we're going to play, think this triad, which is on the 2nd string you're playing the 5th, on the 3rd string you're playing the 4th, on the 4th string you're playing the 6th. Okay? But instead of just playing that straight, we're going to play this. Okay, to do that, we're going to play the 3rd and 2nd strings, and we're going to hammer from the 4th to the 6th on the 3rd string. Oops, I'm sorry, let me do that better. Then we're going to take it off. And on the 4th string now we're going to play, and this is a little bit tricky, you got to do it with your pinky. You're going to play 7th. Now notice I'm hitting all the notes on that triad there. And I'm playing that 7th, and then I'm playing a hammer-on from the 4th to the 6th. On the 4th, that's all on the 4th string. Here's how the whole thing sounds. Now you can just play that seventh on the fourth as a single note too, and that sounds good. Gives you a little bit of time to pivot down. All right, practice that last piece. It's kind of tricky. All right, the second time through, it's the same. Except now we're going to play, this sounds very similar to some licks in Allison. We're going to play this lick. All right, so to do that, we're just going to play on the third and second strings. We're going to play that little E triad now. Now it's not even a triad, now it's a dyad. And we're going to play that, and we'll slide up 2 frets. So we're playing 4th on the 3rd, 5th on the 2nd. We'll slide up to 6th on the 3rd, and 7th on the 2nd, and then back down. Nice sounding chord. Hear Hendrix do that a lot too. And then we're going to play this. And this is just playing on the 4th string, you're playing the 7th, and on the 3rd string, you're playing the 9th, and then you slide down from the 7th to the 6th. Again, that's just 2 notes from an E chord, which is this one right here. Anyway, lots of different variants that you can do on that. Let's play the whole thing rather slowly. Very nice sounding. All right. Now, you can play this in any key, as I said. Let's try it in A. Again, you just have to find the 1, 4, 5. Here's the 1 chord. It's A. The 4 chord is D. The 5 chord is E. So now, we'll have to try that. Remember, the next chord, the A, is going to be right up here, just one up from that position that you've got going there. So here we go. That's it. So it works really well in any key you want to try it. You just have to find that 1, 4, 5 and find all the chords, particularly that C-shaped triad, and you're good to go. All right, gang. That's it. Hope you like this one, and we'll see you on down the road.